Today's exercise is forearm plank. I will try to launch the poll at the end of this webinar, session, but I'm not exactly sure if they have assigned a poll to this session. So I will do my best to remember to launch that poll before I close us out for the day. We are going to get started. Today we're going to be working a lot on our thoracic region, which is right that area right around our lungs, our heart, our chest. That area typically it gets real tight. It can get real tight, and it's really not made to move a lot for us. You know, it's there to protect a lot of very important vital organs. But we want to find a little bit more movement through that region. So let's get started. Go ahead and step back. Let me take this down. Step back from your desk, your workstation, your area. Give yourself some room to move. And we'll start with breath. So plant your feet solid and strong into the ground. Bend and soften the knees. And take an inhale up overhead. I don't want you to reach as tall as you can, almost as if you were trying to grow an extra inch through your fingertips. And then as you exhale, let the hands come down, let the chin come down. And then bend your knees a little bit more and inhale up overhead. Again, try to see if you can grow through those fingertips 1 more inch. And then bend your knees a little bit more. And as you exhale, fold the spine down about halfway. Just take your time here, especially if you are just starting to move your body for the day. Inhale, reach up 1 more, grow just 1 more inch taller, and then bend your knees very deeply, folding from the hips. Let those hands come down and curl your spine down, maybe just a little bit more. We're actually going to let the hands just sway here side to side, very gently for just a moment. Knees should be very bent. Now place the hands onto the top of the thigh and take your time to curl the spine up, letting each vertebrae get a chance to stretch and articulate. And as you stand up tall, roll those shoulders back. We're going to do quite a few here, intentional shoulder rolls. So as you inhale, lift, and as you exhale, pull those shoulders down. Lift and pull. See if you can squeeze the shoulder blades together and then pull down. Maybe making those circles in the shoulder a little bit bigger each and every time. Wonderful. Let's do 2 more here. Okay, 1 more, and then I want you to really hold. So squeeze the shoulder blades together and press down. Press, 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 press down. Take the top of your head, see if you can reach a little bit taller. Keep pressing those shoulder blades down, and then relax. Wonderful. All right, we're going to take our feet a little bit wider here, and I want you to take those hands, place them right onto the side of the legs. We're just going to do some side bends, lateral side bends. So I want you to slide the hand down, trying to reach the kneecap, and just see where you can go. Feel that gentle stretch and release and come back up. As you're moving side to side here, notice if anything wants to happen in the heels of the feet or in the hips. We want to really nail the feet into the ground, making sure that the heel of the opposite side does not lift, and that the hips as well, that we want to try to keep them as neutral as possible. So sometimes those hips want to kind of shift up. So we want to stabilize everything from the belly button down to those feet. And as you're moving here, see if you can reach a little bit further than the kneecap. See what space you can create in the body here. No judgment. Let go of judgment here. We don't need to judge it at all. We're just exploring and observing. Okay, let's do 1 more. Okay, and back to center. Take your feet a little bit wider here, and we're going to take the arms out to the side. Now this is kind of helicopter arms, so make sure you have some space. We're going to rotate just like a helicopter, but I want you to go slow. As you move slowly here, see how far you can look behind you. Look, 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 look. And again, same standard applies here for that lower body. Heels are dug into the ground, hips are solid, knees are soft. Glutes and abdominals are activated here. Now sometimes I'll get a little like muscle like tinge. That muscle is waking up for me. It means I need to be stretching more, right? But I'm going to observe that without judgment. I'm not going to get upset. I'm just going to be like, hey, I need to stretch a little bit more today. That's what we're doing here. All right, last one. Okay, now we're going to release some of those muscles on the side. So I want you to take a big breath in, up overhead, interlace those fingers, and we're going to take it now side to side. And as you're shifting here side to side, again, same thing applies. Heels solid to the ground, knees soft, hips stable. And notice and observe if when you're reaching down with the opposite elbow, if that other elbow wants to pull down. Try to stay as if you were sliding on a wall, keeping those elbows back. And remembering to breathe. Last one here. And back to center. All right, take those arms out to the side. And this time we're going to take right hand to left foot. So a little cross movement here, a windmill. You do not have to touch the foot, okay? If you cannot touch the foot, that is totally fine. We are just crossing the body, the midline of the body, or reaching towards the floor. Now, in this movement, I want you to really think about core strong as you lift, coming up from those hips. Because our knees here, they're not locked, but they're not super bent either. Big breath cycles. All right, one more, both sides. Wonderful. All right, back up to center, interlace those fingers. We're going to take the feet in now into a little bit more narrow stance, but right underneath the hips. Again, plant those heels into the ground, and we're going to curl it forward. So soft bend in the knees, curl the spine forward. Bring the elbows close, but don't pull on the head. Just rest the elbows together, opening up the upper back. And then as you come up to stand tall, press down through those feet and lean back slightly. And bend the knees, exhale it forward. Inhale, roll it up. Lean back as far as you can. Lift your chin up. Press those elbows back. And bend the knees, curl it forward. Inhale, lift it up. And come back to center and release those hands. Good. Some more shoulder rolls here. Big shoulder rolls to the back. Lots of movement through the spine here today. Lots of rotations, lateral movement, and flexion and extension there. And then some nice shoulder releases. All right, so we're going to strengthen the back, open up the chest here, and that helps to support the positioning of that thoracic spine and also the other regions of the spine too, our cervical region and our lumbar region, because it's all like a chain, right? So what I'd like for you to do is take those elbows in close, give yourself a giant shoulder roll, big shoulder roll. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull them down. Palms are rotated up, thumbs are out. And we're going to squeeze those elbows in close, and then we're going to open up the arms. And I want you to really think about activating a lot of those muscles in your back, okay? So shoulder blades are squeezing together, elbows are pulled in. Okay, lats. Those are the muscles that help support the thoracic region, the ones that we just stretched. Okay, and we don't want to feel the upper traps pulling the shoulders up. Okay, we want to really think about the lower traps pulling down. All right, back to center. Let's do 2 more. Press it back. Keep the abdominals and the glutes active. And we talked a little bit about that this week in our Mobility Matters. Come back to center. One more time. Elbows close. Shoulders are down. Wake that back up. Wake up those muscles here. Squeeze and hold. We're still breathing. And release. Good. Shake it out. Shake your arms out. Wonderful. Let's finish out our session with those 3 calming, centering breaths, focusing on the exhale. Inhale up. Exhale it out. Let go of stress or tension with that exhale. Inhale up. Take in all the energy, positivity, strength that you need for the rest of the day, and exhale out anything that you don't need. Kind of like a spring cleaning. Inhale. Exhale it out. Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's always so great to see you all again every week. I look forward to seeing you next week as well. I'm going to release the poll because I left myself a sticky note. Let's see. Is loading. I do not have the polls for this class, but be sure to hop into some of the other ErgoFit sessions today to mark that question, to find the question and mark it off. And I look forward to seeing you all again and have fun planking today. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.